Yo, what's up, guys? Let's take all of the, well, hobbits to Isengard. No, I mean, let's take all of the Lord of the Rings characters that I do already have built towards World Guild Battle. So these are the 5 that I currently have built, and I will be placing each and one of them in a team, which I think makes most sense, and then we're gonna be doing some World Guild Battle. So let's first rerune them and place them in teams that actually do make a little bit of sense. Okay, so after a whole bit of reruning, these are the teams that I'm going to be using. I'm gonna be using the Sierra and the Gianna that I normally have in RTA at the moment. Plus this thing to lower their cooldowns and then also team up later to get lower cooldowns in and that kind of good stuff. Just to see how that works. A little bit too much of a speed gap, we don't care at the moment. Then we have a Tiana going into a Nefties into this Legolas. Should be a lot of damage, 99 crit rate. We take a little bit of chances over here. Then this team for the Legolas, we're actually going to go for a Bruiser setup over here on this one. With a bunch of team-ups. And we're going to see if that works. Probably it's not going to work. But it's going to be funny. Then on this team, I actually wanted to give a try to the Golem. It's level 39 right now, but it's fine. And then we have 2 protection units. Well, you will definitely hit this, which might be a little bit off, but let's just see how that works. Then we have a set over here and a tanky set over here with a little bit of crit damage, and we just want to stomp the living shit out of fire. You're gonna die. And then for the bottom, we actually have more units that I use in RTA. These are the Angela and the Water Gandhi set plus Lucas, because he gets more shits from having shields, so that's why not. Just wanted to find anything that's stacked with shields, so that's the only thing that I could actually think of stacking with shields. First of all, this hits. Okay, you're gonna move fast, but that's... Monty is insane. Best unit in game, man. Best unit in game. Okay, let's drop the bomb over here. Let's do the critical arrow over there. Did miss on that one. Not the biggest of issues. Let's drop over there. Let's let it explode. Let it rip. Okay, we already dead on those two. And then we can also do this once again. In this case, we actually will go for team up on you. Which means that I think Gianna's gonna have all skills available, right? Yeah, that's like S2 into S3 rotation. It's kind of funny though. Oh, we do also have Bran on the S1. Even forgot about that part. So, yeah, funny team. Will it actually be used in this particular way? Don't really think so, but not too bad, not too bad. Then the one over here, as long as we outspeed, we should be good to go, right? That is the main thing. I could slack a little bit of damage on the left, but I think in most cases we would do enough damage. Let's simply see how much damage are we looking at. 27k. Ooh, that's good numbers. Yep, that hurts. Round 2 is a victory. So then this one, that's the most tricky one. I do seem to be outspeeding this. I do have to mess you up first, I think. Yeah, I would say so. Otherwise, I might get counted and stuff. So let's do this on self. Let's go for this. That's a lot of extra hits. I could attempt to kill this right away. Do we want to do that? I think I kind of want to YOLO this. YOLO this, can we kill that? Not that much. Wait. I see the vision. If we S2 this right now, yep. And then we do this. Also, you absorb so much attack bar that you just simply get another full rotation. I think I still want to hit this just to get the immunity back. I think that is a better... rip my immunity as well. I just procced out of it. Wait, don't death break me. This team is actually funnier than expected. Someone did actually mention to me and saying like, hey, is this thing not bugged for hitting more times than it should be hitting on the S1? I did do a few tests on it. It seems to be right, but it's more noticeable on its 5 hits right now because you see like the individual animation on hitting multiple times. And that makes it kind of cool though. So, okay, we have that. That is a little bit bad. That is fairly bad. Okay, can we just do this? Bunch of stuns, that's good. I think I want to give... This will give the instant turn, that will give the 100 bars. So I think I'm going to go for this one first. And then this one. This is kind of like the awkward part about him where he's not really... Yeah, he loses the stealth and that kind of shit pretty easily. But so far, so good. We do get a revive on the left. He did do pretty good damage for no death break setup right there, actually. I think I'm just going to heal on self. And then let's just do this one more time. And give me them fishy. Man, that just reminds me of when he's like in the cave and he's just fishy. Bam! Fucking fishy. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. funny moment. But yeah, he should have like a longer cooldown or like a longer duration on one of the two things. He's good on damage though. Like damage is definitely not too bad, but issue is that you don't have neither of the two skills for that long. Like that's just the issue. You only have one turn on pretty much each. And yeah, that's just, or like you have one turn with both. That's the main thing. Like you will go for this attack buff and then you go for this cover. But during this cover, you only get one turn off while having the cover, which is kind of mediocre. I also might have went for Death Break if I wanted to actually get some damage in or something, but fishy. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's kind of working-ish. And that's also the point. You don't have permanent uptime of your stealth as well. So if they shorten the cooldowns or just give longer durations to the buffs, I think he might be pretty decent. But until that time, I don't really see too much value out of this unit. Except that he has good damage. Maybe if you have something that would be interesting for if you take a lot of turns, then you get some extra effect. Because he is taking a lot of extra turns, mainly because of, well, having to build in violence, pretty much. Okay, so then this hit right here. So we do have two tanks. Okay, that is the only one that's not having a tank itself. Okay, that one did get hurt, but that is still fine. It's also still fine. Yeet. And let's go for this. Oh, not enough. So yeah, you cannot hit right side, but you can hit middle. Okay, thank you for hitting middle. That is the main thing that I want you to hit. It works. It's kind of stupid. It's definitely going to be the next meta in RTA, which is going to be a stupid meta in RTA. But yeah, it works. It's strong and it's very annoying. That's the main thing. It is mainly annoying more than anything. Okay, that Death Break, not too happy about that Death Break. But we cleansed that off because we have two cleanses at our sides. And also slowly but surely these things are just killing themselves on reflex, which is... It is a something. It is a something. Is Lucas really the best in this team? Not really particularly, but also I'm not really doing any damage with the Lucas. I'm so used to Lucas doing an ungodly amount of damage, but this one is definitely not like that. It's actually doing super low damage. Felt like I had some damage stats to this unit, but apparently not really. Should have went Destroy or something. I think this fight is taking me too long. Yeah, I'm doing like no damage whatsoever. Okay, proccing a few times helps. That's nice. But now we're gonna go into revives. More annoying shits. Also, I don't really have a form of a strip, so therefore attack buffs and or the shields. No, wait. Now I said everything. The defense buff will remain for a long time, which is not that nice. Is not that nice. We're doing absolutely jack shit of damage, though. I feel like I'm doing more reflect damage than anything. Yeah, like the reflect is legit doing more than I am doing on this thing itself, it seems. Can we bring this below 50? And then, nope. Apparently, not really. He brings it back again. Okay, we're gonna be here for a little while. That's the thing. How to make the video super long. Yay. Okay, I'm alive. I'm dead again. I'm alive. Dead again. And within a few seconds, I'm alive. Yeah, this... I'm legitimately doing more reflect damage than the stupid Lucas is doing damage. Okay, I will not be using this team again for the next round. Don't worry, guys. This team is already bothering me that it's taking too long. I'll just fast forward it to the moment that either this thing procs and kills me to death, or I just start proccing and I start killing him. So, something like this. That's kind of what we need. But yeah, the defense buff is doing a little bit too much. Fast forward.
Let's start with turn 1. The Genny Thor Vigor with violent procs that strip your immunity and might proc 3 turns and all your monsters are stunned.
Well, that was the most boring, stupid hit I've done in a very long time. And we're still not done yet. We still have to kill this, but at the moment he's out of defense buff, it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, that took a little bit too much time. I expected way more damage out of this Lucas, not gonna lie. Well, mainly Lucas does that much damage because in PvE you stack an insane shield, and now he's not really getting an insane shield, he's just getting an okay shield. And the okay shield doesn't really add too much. Well, sure, if he has all of the setup, it works. But, at least we won. Okay, so these definitely do seem quite bad for me to hit, but I kind of want to give it a try. So this team, we're going to go over here. This team is going over there. And this team, will I still use it? It's kind of bad into that, right? It is kind of horribly bad into that. We're still going to use it all the way the same because I don't want to rerun. Already spent way too much time reruning. We just YOLO this one, and that's probably not really recommended unless you derp. Thank you for derping. I really appreciate that. Also, that is not too bad. So now we can do for this, and we can do for that. And then we have to put this back. It's kind of like a Wusa, but a more offensive Wusa style, which is definitely kind of nice. Go for this. We can also go for this. And then we drop this over here, and we drop that over there, and then you actually resist bomb stun and you go for the S3. Okay. Hey, you were Despair. That's kind of dangerous. We take you out. And we almost take you out. But not really. It's been a long time since I used Gianna and Sierra in Siege kind of related things. This used to be my main offense. Like, out of everything, this used to be the most main offense I was always doing. But then I was having a Rogue in the middle. The Rogue in the middle really made it strong. But that was back in the days when they actually had proper attack bar gain on the S1. Because that used to be... well, we double missed over there in this case. Well, at least double no crit. But we still clear easy enough. This team, at least, is not that slow. Okay, this team might be, once again, kind of an issue, a little bit on the slow side. That's some good damage coming in. I can survive that, right? I can survive that. It is... Okay. Okay, you have the death break, so you start hitting that. That's not too bad as of yet. That was kind of close. These things start kind of killing themselves thus far. Okay, we're coming back, we're coming back. You're gonna go for another virus. Don't death break me. Did death break me. That's not too great. We cleanse that. That's... somehow it's actually kind of working if they don't have healers in their team, I would say. Well, just the two of them, like, they're very hard to kill. Like, that's just a stupid thing. These things together, like, sure, you don't really want to use that against anything that has a buff block, but yeah, these things are stupidly hard to kill in this case. Okay, we have that, yep, and now they are impossible to kill again. And now we can just go for auto. At least this time it did not take super stupidly long. Okay, how much damage is... he's doing more damage to itself than it's almost healing. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The combination of them two, man, that's gonna be just such a toxic RTA meta, like, that's for sure. People are gonna be locking in those two. You better be ruining up your Bolvric, and you better be ruining it up good. Like, that's the only proper way to counter it, kind of. Unless you just, like, want... he just killed himself with a smack. Okay, we do have that again. We do have that again. That's fine. Let's go for this. Did not stun you. That's okay. I would say... If we go for this right now, this will give me the insta-turn. The other way around, he would have potentially cut. So this gives me... yeah, that's... I don't know. I'm not feeling this golem thingy. Uh-oh. Don't proc again. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, I'm not feeling this rotation neither, because now you just lose the attack buff every time, right? That's also not really... okay, and then the glancing hits. Yeah, those are not really working. Yeah, I'm not feeling this golem thing. This golem thing, low-key kind of ass. Now you have this, then you have this, but this doesn't have the instant turn, and now he has a defense buff. Yeah, it's just not really what I would like to see from this unit. Also, triple glancing does not really help neither. Sure, he was in his state of glancing, whatever kind of shitty thing, but did not really help neither. Okay, yeah, just don't kill it. Okay, okay, okay. I can see some potential for a fun hit on this one. So let's first of all work on you. And I think I want to do this all the way on you. That's insane, though. Oh, that looks really cool. That actually looks really cool. Okay, let's go for the hits. If he goes, man, he goes. Like, that's definitely not a maybe. Like, if he goes, he goes for the chomp chompers. He has some proper chomp chompers next to this. This team is actually kind of funny. And then to finish it off, well, Fire Legolas, I can see him work. It's just really the RNG, but with the team-ups, he's particularly funny. The Golem is just really ass. Like, I really don't see how you want to make that work. Sure, maybe with the Death Break, it's a lot better and blah, 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 that kind of stuff. Still, I don't know. Golem seems really mid. He needs longer durations on his buffs. Otherwise, you're just cycling out of that, which is just weird. Well, let me know in the comments which unit you would recommend me to use next in a World Gale Battle from those collabs. I have about most of them, so I could build any of the others. Well, guys, thanks a lot for watching for this one. See you as always in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.